Did him in qualifying, and he could.
Oh, someone spun it. It's Montoya. Sorry to cut into you, Martin, but just giving it a bit of the old gas. Montoya has spun it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. The Australian Grand Prix 2006 is going to get underway any moment now. And they're off. Watch out for Alonso. How's his start? How is Buttons? What about Raikkonen? What's the story down to turn one? There goes Alonso. He's not going to make the move. Raikkonen covers Montoya. Montoya pushes Raikkonen right to the inside. Raikkonen responds. Very firm tactics between the two McLaren drivers. And now Alonso's attacking. On the way down to turn three. He goes for the outside line. And does he take it? No! Jenson is strong. He retaliates. The McLarens are having a heck of a ding-dong there, Martin.
Had the inside line. Alonso, a bump there. That's Coulthard and the Toyota of Ralf Schumacher.
I think.
No, Trulli's got up there with a good start. Coulthard looks like he's got a problem too from there.
We haven't seen it, but look at the McLarens. Look at Montoya. Look at Raikkonen. What a tremendous scrap between these two. Button leads the Grand Prix. Alonso is second, and now the safety car is deployed.
And Massa he's got one lap, not even a lap under his belt before he's ripped the other side off the Ferrari now. I think they worked all night, didn't they, more or less, to get him a new chassis after his mistake yesterday.
Into the first corner, and this is where the problem was. You can see, is it one of the Toro Rossos tangles up with Massa, and that's where Felipe Massa's Ferrari went planted into the wall. He is out of the Grand Prix, also out of this Grand Prix, a couple of other cars. But let's just look at this incident.
It's Klein getting into Massa, who then runs into the back of Nico Rosberg in the Williams. Lots of debris, and that Ferrari having just been put back together after a big accident yesterday, in which in the press release Massa said there was no damage. And here's contact as Trulli ran into David Coulthard in turn 6. Coulthard seemed to be limping a bit shortly. He's now down in 15th place, and Trulli stalling out and did not get any further. And this is Fisichella at the back of the field, spinning after the safety car has been deployed. So he didn't get off the line. Now he's spun at low speed.
It's up to him to decide when to drop the hammer. He is going to drop the hammer right now and try and build as much of a lead, but Alonso's wise to it. This is a great restart from Alonso, and I think Jenson Button is going to be in trouble.
He went wide. Jenson tried to bury it into the last corner and went wide and had to get out of the throttle, and Alonso is going to punish him for that. Disaster then for Button. He had it all under control.
Look at this though. Webber attacking Ralf Schumacher. This is the battle for 4th place. Ralf goes defensive. Webber goes round the outside of him. And what a beautiful move by Mark Webber on his home soil. The Aussie is up into 4th. They're just under 5 seconds behind the race leader. Montoya's through. Another very bold move by the Colombian.
Well, that's not normally put down as an overtaking place, but Webber had to go defensive on the previous corner, and well, Montoya just went for it on the way out. And that is Christian Klein. He's managed to meet the wall as well. They're really struggling to hang on to these Formula One cars today. They may be 200 horsepower down, but they still look pretty much a handful. What are we going to... Oh, he's lost it. Oh, nasty. Lost it badly under braking for, is that their turn 9 again? And is going to have a second impact there. That was a big accident for Christian Klein. Yeah, Jenson's beginning to go, he's just wondering if he's got to go defensive. He has now, because Raikkonen's got a tremendous slipstream, and he's locked the brake. He's going to go wide, surely. Jenson, oh no, how did Raikkonen keep that on the road? But now Jenson can come back at him. He's got to just keep it to the right-hand side, bury it up the inside. Now, right now, exactly, perfect, well done. They're going to touch, they'll get away with it. Montoya thinks he's going to have a piece of the action. Raikkonen says, no way, you're not coming through there. Brave stuff from Jenson, didn't quite work out.
Here's another look at the replay you were calling for of Button coming out and Montoya attacking him.
Yeah, Montoya went round the outside of him in 2. Jenson looking a touch cautious there, slightly offline, went in quite deep into 1, and Montoya's just gone right round the outside of him. Didn't even need to outbrake him down to 3.
At the rear, but,
oh no, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Louise, but Mark Webber's in trouble. The Australian, leading the Australian Grand Prix, punches his steering wheel in frustration. He's got a problem on his car. The lead has evaporated, and it's all over for Mark Webber here. You can see Schumacher pushing very, very hard indeed. What will he make of these last 2 Grand Prix? In Malaysia, overtaken by teammate Felipe Massa, who started at the back of the grid. Here in Australia, the pace nowhere in the opening stint, and a bit of gardening there as well. Everybody heard that.
But it's warranted.
Oh, Oh, is that Michael Schumacher? It is. Schumacher pushing enormously hard, trying to catch Jenson Button. He has dropped it on the final corner and hit the wall. Debris all over the track. Safety car has to be deployed, and it is. Ross Brawn, head in hands once again. And that's going to change things quite a lot here. Let's take a look at what happened, Martin, to Schumacher.
He understeered wide, and then there's a nasty bump there that just put him straight into the wall. We saw Coulthard in a McLaren do a similar thing. The bump just launches the car, and there ain't a lot of grip in the air. It's just a bit of understay picked up mid-corner. Here we go. And there, it just kicks the car up in the air. And you just can't believe the energy going on. It all looks so calm and under control, doesn't it? Alonso's gone. He's got two MF1s behind him anyway. He's got two back marks between him and his main competitors. He's got himself a 6-second lead or something, because they cannot overtake until they cross this line they're about to approach. Good discipline there, and now he can catapult past. And look at that, Raikkonen trying to make the best of that situation. Heidfeld had it covered though.
Before the line, it cost everybody enormously. That's Ralf Schumacher.
Oh, he got hit.
Montoya got a bump there from someone. Fisichella is the man behind him. Did he bump Montoya?
Until that'll be Sato then. He can't do anything. There's nowhere to go. Look, there's nowhere to go. It's like a traffic jam down there. Now he can steam up the inside.
We've got safety car again, have we?
Yeah,
No.
Liuzzi in the hedge.
Is in the hedge, yeah. Welcome back to Albert Park, Melbourne. There's Liuzzi crashing in the background. That's the reason why we are under the safety car for the 4th time here this afternoon in this extraordinarily eventful Australian Grand Prix. A comprehensively smashed up Toro Rosso there hitting the wall.
And now he loses another place, and it was Button then that collected Montoya.
And you can see Ralf Schumacher is in the queue here. There is Raikkonen, he's held up behind the Midland. He can't pass him until the start-finish line. And look at the lead that Alonso's got already. Now Raikkonen can pass him finally, and I imagine Ralf Schumacher will be coming through pretty fast as well. There is the Toyota Ralf Schumacher. He'll want this Midland to get out of his way. He's passed one of them already. Montoya monsters his way past Albers as well. And for the second restart in succession, those Midlands have played a part in the story. Really a little day in which they've all grown up, and Montoya's got a huge tank slapper on there, but he manages to keep it going in a straight line.
He's pulled over. I wonder if something switched itself off somehow in there. I wonder if he did something crazy, like caught the power button or something, the ignition button or something, because suddenly he's gone with, he's lost the motor.
The final corner then, Fernando Alonso. He'd never won in Australia before today. This is his first Australian Grand Prix victory. His second out of 3 races this year. Raikkonen finishes in 2nd place behind him. Hats off to Ralf Schumacher. Absolutely fabulous performance by him today. Oh, is that Button blowing up? Has he blown up? Oh, it's flames coming out the back and across the start-finish line. Who's going to cross the line in front? Flames, Jenson keeps his foot down. Fisichella gets the place. Oh no, I don't believe it.
Make it.
He's not going to make it. Get out and push, Jenson. Get out and push.